Hi Gemini, here's a general look at your solar chart for March 2009. Well, as the month begins, Gemini, I think you'll have a lot in your mind. Well, when don't you? And you'll be itching to have your say on things. You'll be wanting to express your side of things, your take on things. And it's good because communications are very strongly highlighted in the month of March, and it's an expansive phase, particularly until mid-month. So you'll be learning a lot through doing, but also on a more academic level for some of you. And you should be paying attention to others' knowledge and experience. You should really be reaching right outside your familiar set of parameters that maybe you were brought up with, and seeking others' knowledge and expertise. Somebody like a teacher or a healer or a mentor or a guide or a guru. You should really be reaching towards these people, particularly in the beginning of March. And also, actually, somebody like that could just cross your path. It could come in a book. It could come by something you notice on the internet, or just somebody that you run into, in the street. But the energy is there, so keep an open mind, keep a flexible mind. Don't say to yourself, oh well, this is the way it is because I've been told that's the way it's got to be. You do actually have the chance to realize something beyond anything you've understood before. You may feel actually that there's more questions than answers in your mind, particularly until we get into the second week. So during the initial phase, the initial sort of 10 days, you should be gathering facts, you should be seeking information, you should be seeking advice, you should be seeking to know how to do that technique or use this skill, or definitely, I think I've got that point across now. But also at the same time, you seem to be aiming to make a good impression on the world at large, on people that matter to you. For some reason, you feel that it's very important at the moment to put, to show your best side, to put your best foot forward. It's important how others view you. So reputation, presentation is important at the moment. And from mid-month in particular, you may feel more scrutinized. You may be working even harder to achieve your ambitions and your goals. And you need to be approved of by the powers that be, or by people that are important to you. So you'll be working, or you're advised to be working on building a good rep, presentation, image seems to be really important, particularly from, as I say, the middle of March. And you want to, achieve something concrete. You want to show maybe the world what it is that you can do at this time. Now, there may be a change or an unusual influence coming your way around the 12th. Obviously, in the way that you can, Gemini, you'll adapt to this, but I think you'll be quite stimulated by this, and also it could change the way others see you. It could be even though it's fleeting, it could be a moment which actually reveals a more liberated version of you. And around the 8th, well, there you could feel a little under it, a little hemmed in, a little blocked. Maybe your vitality takes a dip there. You've got to work a little bit harder. Then perhaps you're juggling too many balls in the air. Perhaps you're spreading yourself too thin. Whatever it is. And then the next day on the 9th will there's some confusion there, maybe, or you get a distorted picture of somebody or something, or in fact they get a distorted picture of you, because the energy is just the energy. It doesn't choose, you know, who's going to react and respond to it the most. Also, it's connected to evasion and avoidance, but also anesthetics and stuff like that. So don't make any important decisions on that day if you can possibly help it. Don't make any major moves, actually, if you can possibly avoid it on the 8th and the 9th. Friendships and group associations are going to be very warm and close and supportive all month, and things will start to heat up in that area after the 20th. It's like you're very much in the swim of a group dynamic then. When the sun moves, and then it's going to beam its light onto all in your life, which gives you that sense of belonging within maybe a business organization, or your clan, your circle of friends, your spiritual tribe, Gemini. From the 20th, well, that's a great time for networking, getting connected, being more aware of the hive mind, feeling the power of one through the many. And yeah, that looks like a really progressive, quite futuristic sort of a phase too. For some of you, that's when you can, you know, get something together that maybe you've been waiting to put into action for a while. This will be, so it's an opportunistic moment, and it will be a good moment for you to, I don't know, put yourself out there, or put resources into a worthy cause of some kind. Putting your weight behind something which is for the common good. More effort into attaining that which you aspire to personally, which again in some strange way may, you know, result in benefiting not just yourself, but maybe nearest and dearest, or maybe an extended family. And one of the things on the list could be you realizing a long cherished dream or ambition, and radiating your sense of achievement and fulfillment out into the quantum hologram, the invisible golden net which connects us all, which some call the mind of God. So no matter how insignificant you think you are, or you think it is, don't be fooled. Give it a try. And a beautiful friendship could be blooming for you on the 27th and the 28th of March, Gemini. Well, that's it. If you know your rising sign, have a listen to that too.